So today we will understand a case of self-occupied house property. What is the meaning of self-occupied house property? Self-occupied house property. Self-occupied house property means the property used by the owner for himself. Okay, that is the meaning of self-occupied property. Means the owner has not let out the house property to others. Not let out. So if you are owner of a house property and you are giving it on rent, it will become let out house property. Okay. Now you are having a house property and you have not let out that property. That will become a case of a self-occupied house property. Okay. Now, very important thing. Yeah, self-occupied house property is occupied by the owner of the house property for their own purpose. That is one thing. Now, very important thing, an important thing for an examination is that gross annual value and net annual value of a self-occupied house property is always nil. So you need not calculate the GAV and NAV of a self-occupied house property. It will always be nil only. So sometimes what may happen in examination, they will give you all the details, municipal value, fair rent, okay, and they will tell calculate the GAV. And in that one note will be there, the property is self-occupied by the owner. So no need of calculating anything because GAV and NAV of a self-occupied house property is always zero, means nil. Okay. Now, suppose a owner is having more than one house property, then can all the house property be treated as a self-occupied house property? This is the first important question. Okay, because self-occupied property means we have understood it is not a let out property. So the following situations can arise. Let us understand briefly each situation. First situation is owner is having only one house property. Okay, and he has used that property for his own stay. Okay, this can be the situation one, that owner is having one house property and he is using for himself and his family purpose. So this will be a self-occupied house property. So no need of calculating GAV, NAV of this property. It will be nil. Okay. So this is a very simple question. One house property you are having, you are using it for your own purpose and your family purpose. So GAV, NA will be nil because it is a self-occupied house property. Clear? Now, second situation can be you are having two house properties. You are having two house properties. Two house property you are having. One you are self-occupied, means in that you are actually staying. What about the other house property? Whether it will be treated as a self-occupied or let out. Okay, understand, two house property you are having. One you are using for yourself, means in that you are staying, you and your family. Okay, other house property you have kept it vacant, so you don't want to give it to rent to anybody, So you have kept it vacant. Now, what about the status of this second house property? Now understand, this property is neither let out nor you are staying in that property. It is just closed and kept. It is a vacant property. So what will be the status of this property? Okay, understood. Two house property you are having. One you are using for yourself and your family purpose. Second house property, you don't want to give it to anybody to rent. Okay, and in that property you are also not staying, not your family also. You have just kept it vacant, closed and kept that property. What will be the status of this house property? So income tax act says that if you are having two house properties, we will treat both the house property as a self-occupied house property. Okay. So what case we were discussing? First case was that one house property used for own purpose. So it will be a self-occupied house property. No need of calculating the GAV and NAV. Second case we are discussing is two house property you are having. One is used for your own purpose, which is actually self-occupied. Second house property is a vacant house property. Means neither you have given on rent nor you're staying in that house property. Okay, so what is the status of this house property? So income tax act says that okay, no problem, if you are having two house property, in one you're using for your purpose, and second house property if you have kept it on vacant basis, neither you have let out nor you're staying in that property, we will give you the benefit of self-occupied house property status. So remember, if you are having two house properties, both house properties will be treated as self-occupied. Only one condition is required. You should not have let out that property. Okay. So suppose second house property, if you have let out, then benefit of self-occupied not will be given. Then you will have to calculate the income from that property. So benefit of self-occupied will be given to the property only if it is vacant, and it will be given for how many properties? Two properties. Okay. Now one more situation can arise. What is that situation? What can be that situation? Third situation. You're having three house properties. Okay. One you're using it for your own purpose, staying. Second property and third property, you have kept it vacant. All the both the properties you have kept it vacant. Okay. Property 1, property 2, property 3. So one house property, self-occupied. Okay. Property number 2 and property 3. You said that you don't want to give it to vacant to anybody. Sorry, on rent to anybody, let out to anybody. You want to keep it vacant. Now, what will be the position under income tax? Okay, Income Tax Act says that two house property you can treat it as self-occupied. If you are having more than two house properties and you have not let the properties on rent, we will treat it as let out. It is known as deemed to be let out property, DLOP. Deeming means assume. So if you are having more than two house properties, see, and you have not let out that property, then also all the extra property will be treated as deemed to be let out, and you will have to calculate the GAV, NAV of that property. This is known as notional calculation. Means even if you are not earning income from that property, then also you will have to calculate the income. How you will calculate the GAV? It will be based on municipal value and fair value. Okay, because actual rent will not be there because you have not let out the property. Okay, so this is the how you have to understand one house property self-occupied. If it is not let out, actually let out. Two house property, one you are using for your own purpose, other property you have kept it on vacant. You have not given it on rent, let out. Okay, so in such situation, both the house property will be treated as self-occupied. Okay, three house property, that is more than two. Two house property, you can treat it as self-occupied, provided you have not given it on rent. All the additional house property, which will be more than two, will be treated as deemed to be let out. Even if you have not given it on rent, it will be treated as given on rent. So this is known as deemed to be let out. Okay. So for how many properties you can get the benefit of self-occupied? Two house properties. Remember this, GAV, NAV of a self-occupied house property is always nil. Only interest deduction is allowed in this. No deduction of municipal taxes is also allowed in case of self-occupied house property. So this is the crux of self-occupied house property. Okay, understood everybody? Comfortable this much?